Welcome back to the Shane Plays Let's Play series of Torment Tides of Numenera, and we are still looking around the Fifth Eye
Are we still
Tavern.
here?
Yeah, we
Let's
are.
move on, shall we?
That's kind of my feelings there, pal, but we've got a Tiber. That's my feelings too, but we've got to figure out who the adversary is and then see if we can recruit some of these veterans for a war. Um, so I think about the only person we haven't talked to is Almus the Soul Keeper. For a moment, you are not entirely sure if you look upon a construct or a human. The plastic sheen of this pale man's skin suggests artificiality. But if he is a construct, he is so cunningly constructed, so close to the human baseline that the illusion is nearly perfect. Except his head is a trifle too large, his eyes black buttons. Then you realize the truth. He is a visitant, his home many millions of miles distant. Uh, Alamus, my name. All right, how did you get here? He looks around. Not my time, not my place. Yet, when the connection to home broke, a beacon shone. Here, 5 minds drew me, a light in darkness. They were not a light to understand. They were safety, surety, while a new home I find. In this place I have clear thought, untarnished. So the 5 veterans, the psychic veterans I've been talking to that owned the bar, drew him here. What can you tell me of yourself? He lifts his great head slowly and fixes you with a dolorous gaze. I am Almus. I am the keeper of souls. Last of my kind, only survivor of a civilization that spanned time and space. Now they are gone, their stars black. Reality's winds carry me. He turns his head back toward his drink. What happened to your people? The highest caste of power. Controlled we minds, ideas for all souls of empire. A great web we wove, shining with power. But other nodes, they winked away, until only I remained. His fingers drum on the tabletop. An image of my people I carry, but no place to make it real. Our domain, lost. I alone, and paralyzed with indecision and fear. How did your civilization die? A doubt arose. It took seed, like took flight. These thoughts connected to our network. These questions spread like disease. Trust, mistrust rooted. Nodes decohered. Without nodes, without control of dreams, the civilization falls. And then they are gone. I alone remain. Wow. What was the doubt that destroyed your civilization? I do not know. I do not recall. Huh. Perhaps I can help. Tell me of your people. We were gracious autarchs, grinning souls of architecture, children of the stars. Those under our control lived as we bade. Controlled them, directed them. We gave them happiness, gave them thoughts, gave them hope, or took hope away. A place of relentless peace and prosperity under our rules. Saw we all possibilities, limitless our potential. How can you not remember the destruction of your civilization? It was sudden. I watched it decohere, the stars winking black. I witnessed a voyeur to utter destruction. I found its beauty before I knew, marveled at its artistry. I saw more, felt less, and then it was gone. I questioned the early blackness. I saw it, and I did nothing. It was an emptiness, a sadness. I denied its presence. When it spread, I watched. I did not know. I want to help you understand what happened to your people. Let us talk about it. He doesn't express gratitude at your offer. Indeed, he seems to shrink away from you. But he pulls himself upright. I am ready. Persuasion. I could deceive him, but I'm going to say, try to remove the doubt. 85%. Let's go. Made it. Do you think I have not tried? That was a success, by the way. He looks down at his hands, and a small simulation of stars winks into being. He studies them, watching them spin, and he closes his eyes. The stars in his hand begin to wink out. No, that is not true. I have tried. Do I know, you ask? I do. Yes, it was my doubt, mine, my question. I asked only, what if our way is not best? What if our people have desires of their own, wants that we do not give? He places a single hand across his eyes and then slowly slides it away. The others began to see and question. Questions gave way to self-doubt. Self-doubt gave way to self-hate. I wanted only to know, what is best? How do we become better? Not to tear us down, but I shone a bright light on behavior, on truth. But our center could not hold under truth. His wet, terrified eyes fixed on yours. Was I to blame? Is civilization's end fixed on me? In dreams I see their faces, but not their minds. Tell me truly, is the fault mine? I could say I think you were blameless. If I had a tidal affinity skill trained, I could erase the doubt. I could say, yes, you planted the seed, you bear the blame. Oh, and are you sure they're gone? What if they saw your doubt and just cut you away, cast you aside? I'm going to say that. What if they got rid of you? Horror dawns on his face. Is this why I cannot feel them? Why I retain only an image? He closes his eyes and concentrates hard. Around the bar, other patrons wince and cover their ears with their hands. You feel the brushing of a great and terrifying howl of anguish. So my blue tide went up some, and indigo went up some. He whispers, I am alone. I feel an echo, but no true response, as if they hide. He pulls his hands apart, and you have the sense of a vast network of power contained between them. He raises his hands before his face. And then he crumples his fist. The energy vanishes. I have severed the last connection, the last hope. If they exist still, they must exist without me. Let me be forgotten. No more, he whispers. No more. He drops his head and weeps. Wow. Well, I got 3 XP for that, for destroying the man. Please, I must be alone. Okay. Alright.
Of
I
course.
don't even know what to do. I don't know where this adversary is. There's that weird
Naturally.
energy here. I've already talked to Sig.
I'm
I have
going.
no idea who the adversary is. Farewell.
Of course.
I've already been told Sig is not the adversary. This booth was once a metal tank that held some sort of liquid. An odd lilting song occasionally rises from within this machine, as if a musician is trapped in here.
Why
I've
not?
already talked to Sir Arthur, and I have no idea.
I'm ready.
Hold on a second. I have no idea who the adversary is. Search Fifth Eye for any signs of an adversary's presence. Alright, so Dama, Arthur isn't, Isig isn't, Ghostly Woman isn't, Clarion, okay, I don't, man, where's Dama? Here we go. I have no idea who it is. Oh, wait a minute, what was that? There was something there. I have another possibility for the adversary. Absolutely. I hope you're wrong, of course, he smiles. Almas the Soul Keeper, what about him?
Making a note.
He shakes his head. His is a tale of personal tragedy and sorrow, though perhaps the end result is not the worst for the people under his cast's titular care. But he is not the adversary. That's all for now. Farewell. Wow. So I have, oh, malaise. What the heck is that? That doesn't sound good. Let's see if I can, what's the quick save? F5. Alright. Let's quick save. Yeah, there's something over here. I'm thinking this might be it. This small, unassuming man occupies this space quietly, hands folded in front of him. He does not look at you, but you can feel his regard slip across you and dismiss you as you approach. His attention remains focused on the trio at the nearby table. Everything about him is nondescript, from his light brown skin to his drab clothing, but something about him gives you pause, as if you were approaching the throbbing core of a fallen vessel. When at last he turns his attention on you, you feel his regard settle, like a soft blanket made of metal. It is almost oppressive. Malaise, he says. That is who I am. His voice sounds distorted, strangely out of stink, as if you're calling to you from a distance. I'm pretty sure this is the adversary. You can't read his thoughts any more than you can read the thoughts of the tables in the bar. Do you know your name means sickness? Meaning itself is sickness, vision, action, movement. This is the only sign of health. His slow and indolent gaze is like a great weight on you. The energy that flows in your body, I read it through your skin. I see your actions before your muscles even begin to twitch. The body's secrets are of no defense against me. What is sickness compared to this? Why are you watching those people? They shine, they call, they tempt. His voice shimmers strangely, and you hear a distorted echo of thousands of voices mimicking his words. This has got to be the adversary. Can you tell me about yourself? I am a constant. I live, I thrive. When a thought passes in your mind, I rush before it. I hear the pulsing of your thoughts. I am fabric, essential. Okay, buddy, where'd you come from? His voice is strange and disjointed. The world has always known me. Look around the corner. I exist on the smallest edge. Close your eyes and shiver. I am the cold in your bones. The cicada is my home. The interstices of my mind. The frost that surrounds his words suggests that you have offended him. Huh. What can you tell me about this place? He slowly turns his gaze towards the other patrons. A lodestone, a gathering of energies, empty meat, a brief morsel, an obstruction of bone and ingrown hair. His empty, terrifying gaze turns back to you. An impediment? Farewell. There is no way to fare. Wow, okay. Pretty sure I found the adversary. Yeah, I have another possibility. I absolutely hope you're wrong, of course. Do you see that man there, Malaise? He's watching you. The blood drains from his face. What? Right there? I see nothing. I feel nothing. He grasps your mind with his, not gently, and he echoes in your skull. Anything there is hidden to me. Anything there is hidden to me. Ziob, can you sense anything? Ziob, let me see. In the center of her forehead, her skin iris is open, and a third metallic eye protrudes from her, glowing brightly. It extends from her head on a mechanical segment. Wow, that's pretty cool. Emitting a series of rapid flashes that descend through the visible spectrum. At last, the eye retracts and her forehead closes. She swallows, and you can feel the fear radiate from her. He's right. It's there, on a low pulse, a wavelength far below human thought.
Making a note.
A control as hard as synth steel surrounds him. The adversaries have never done this. I know they adapted, but by the Black 3, what has it learned? It has been watching us for how long? Ziob, be ready. I don't know if I can help you. Maybe later. Let's say let me handle it. Silver went up, gold went up. Alone? I cannot recommend that. I can't recommend that at all. You don't know how powerful they are. You don't know what they can do. The adversaries play a game with their prey, but the stakes are unimaginable. It will destroy you. Please, let us help. You're right. We'll confront it together. Yes, we will. He swallows and whispers, but we're not ready. We'll never be ready. He closes his eyes, and when he opens them again, they glow. But we can die trying. Hold on, no one move. I know you're eager to get it over with, and that you're terrified. Don't think you can hide that, Ziob. It's not necessary. We're all frightened. Here, feel. A wave of his fear crashes over you, and your body reacts instinctively, releasing adrenaline. Under the fear is a will of iron, an adamantine determination, and a calm acceptance of whatever comes. All right, motivation talk. We can do this, but we need to work together. Remember our training and improvise as necessary. Now, let me prepare the killing floor. He closes his eyes, and you can feel reality rippling around you. His strength is undeniable, his mastery certain. Ready in 3? As the world crumbles around you, a new vision takes its place. 2, you feel the push and pull of titanic mind struggling to establish the rules of this shared dream space. 1, and then you sense Dama's control slip for just a moment, and the adversary gains the upper hand. Ah, skist! Attack! Attack now! Wow. This is going to be crazy. Whoa. I'm bound. Can't move. Crisis initiated. Well, isn't that special? Malaise is going. Whoa. Sadama's going, but the others are bound. Malaise.
I feel like I've been rolled in dung.
Great. Tiber's turn. Alright, Tiber, what are you going to do? I can't even remember what all your abilities are. What do you got? You got Hook. On an enemy. Hide. What is this? Sucker Punch. Attack that deals weapon damage +3. I did 10 damage to him. Wow. Can you move? Can't tell if you can move or not.
Absolutely.
Alright. Malaise again.
Not feeling my best.
They're going
And
after
that's saying
Tiber.
something.
Leto. Who is that? Leto. Okay. Oh, it's the last cast-off's turn. What do you got here? Warp Dash.
Try this out.
So they're taking damage. And then I'm going to move.
Of course.
What the heck is that? I don't even know what this is. Not used to fighting in this game.
Ugh, I feel terrible.
No more. No more.
Alright, what do you got here, sweetie? Deals 8 physical damage to all enemies struck inside the radius. Transdimensional Onslaught. What is this? Dimensional Superposition. Okay. Trying to take these two out. And she got nothing.
Fear my power.
Okay, got that. Dropped him. Alright, you're done, sweetie. Yeah, Kina, what can you do? Infused weapon. What is this? Warp dash, yeah. I don't know if I can... I don't know if that'll work on them or not. I don't know if I can catch both
A little
of them.
surprise for you. I can barely scratch this thing.
Bummer. I'm gonna try to
All right.
disperse a little bit so everybody's not all bottled up. Critical hit on an onslaught. After Tiber for some reason. Okay, good. These other people are getting I'm glad I decided to get their help.
Give a man some elbow room, will you?
What can you do here, pal? Just issue challenge. No, I'm not going to do that.
What a shame.
Okay, I got 2 of them down, which is sweet. And then I'm going to move here.
Fair enough.
So, oh, it's my turn again? Okay. How much damage are these guys taking so far? What can I do here? I can choose a damage type and then make a weapon attack. Deal weapon damage to the chosen type along with bonus. Okay. Let's hit him with transdimensional.
I'm barely hurting it.
Okay, that wasn't what I needed to do.
I'm ready.
What is that? I can't tell what these are. What are those?
Not feeling my best. And that's saying something.
I feel like I've been rolled in dung.
Honey, you smell like it too. What is this? Transdimensional onslaught. On who? Who's hurt already? Let's get on this one. I think it did 5 damage.
Naturally.
Okay. What can you do, sweetheart? Okay, transdimensional didn't do that much. So let's try mental on this guy.
They call me the White Death.
Dang,
for a
dropped
reason.
him like a chump.
Some assistance is required.
Yeah, you're pretty hurt, sweetheart.
Oh, that's the stuff.
Yeah, he'll Tiber.
One at a time, please. There's plenty of Tiber to go around.
Yeah, I'm just gonna have you do a regular attack.
Faster than you look, aren't you?
And he missed. Alright. What do you want me to do, eh? I don't know if I can heal. Trying to see if I can heal Calistage here, but I'm not sure that I have anything that can do it. 3 points of intellect, 8 points of health. See if I can get it on her. Unreachable. Okay. See if I can move him. Move.
On it.
Can I get to her now? Unreachable. I just flat can't get to her, evidently. Okay, I'll just attack then. Yeah, I can't get to anybody. I'll just skip my turn. And that is my cat sneezing, if you can hear that.
Out of the question. I do not end like this.
I feel like I've been rolled in dung.
But you're my big fighter type, transdimensional onslaught.
Come, taste your death.
Yes!
Dropped another one. Makina can do some damage.
I hope no one saw
Man,
that.
he's missed twice now. These guys have weird... Some of my companions, or these allies that are helping me, have some weird portraits. Guess maybe everything isn't what it seems that it might be. Alright, I'm gonna go heal her now. There you go,
Excellent.
sweetheart.
Thank you.
We got you a little bit of healing. There's another one down. Who was that did that? Ziob.
You want my
Nice.
help? Heal me.
I think she can reach this one.
Watch and learn.
Get over here. I need healing.
I'm into hit mental.
I can barely scratch this thing.
Yeah, I'm definitely glad I brought allies with me. I probably would have got my butt
Excellent.
kicked.
Thank
Oh, thanks
you.
for healing, Calistage. Yeah, definitely would have got my butt kicked if I would have tried this on my own.
Some assistance is required.
Calistage just
Give
keeps...
a man some elbow room, will you?
Makina's getting rocked.
I hope no one saw
He
that.
keeps missing. That's the third turn in a row. He's probably gonna miss too. He's only got a 30.
I missed!
Yeah, he only had a 35% chance to hit. Come on, let's take these guys out. I like her. She's sweet. She's got that big, huge sword going
I
on. You
must
will
withdraw.
join me.
And restore myself.
Yeah. Stop whining. Out of range.
In this world, then.
Now let's try it. 45% chance. Yep, hit him.
Get over here. I need healing.
And mental on this guy. 80% chance even at the base.
I can barely scratch this thing.
Alright, we need to kill this dude.
How sad that Tiber is gone.
And Tiber
Whatever shall we
and
do?
Tiber and Makina went down. I think this is the last malaise. Kill this thing. Got a whole 50% chance to hit.
I'm barely hurting it!
Man, I like
Oh.
her a lot.
So we're not dead yet.
Your work was
Lovely.
remarkable, friend. My thanks. The psychic battlefield fades, and the real world asserts itself. You return to the Fifth Eye. Restored 7 health pool, restored 8 health pool. Tiber gains the lasting damage, cranial fracture fettle. Wow. And Dharma of the Bloom loses the protective fettle. So he got a cranial fracture. Poor Tiber. Dama says, "Is it truly over? I almost can't believe it." He pauses and concentrates. "No, the cloud is lifted. I can see." His eyes are bright. "The city of Saga's cliffs. Indeed, perhaps the world owes you a great debt." The Barrows. Oh, great. Pity you won't ever be able to collect on it. Whoa, what the heck? Dom of the Bloom. It's enough to that we know, my friend. Come now. Doesn't the day seem brighter already? Okay, so he was saying, like, nobody will know what they did. I thought he was, like, about to attack me, but he was just saying nobody will know what we did. 'Cause they protect people, and the people don't know what they do for them. Come now. Doesn't the day seem brighter already? Thibaros. Wouldn't know. I haven't been outside. You know what I'd like? Another drink. All the celebration I need. Siob laughs. Coming right up. Feriok pours a round of tall, dark drinks, and they float smoothly through the air to you. She inclines her head gravely to you. You have our tremendous gratitude, friend. Indeed, I cannot stress, this is Dama, the enormity of this. Enough. We will tell others of your deeds, whether or not you want this. He tips his drink. Cheers. Then the party begins.
I think I'm ready to try something new.
Alright, so we got some XP there. Completed. Eyes of the Adversary. Okay, we did it. We defeated the Adversary. Okay, that's completed. Alright, close. Now I'm going to see if I can help recruit some of these people. I'm forever in your debt, friend, forever. He clasps your hand, and you notice the haunted look has left his eyes. For the first time in ages, it feels as though a dark cloud has lifted. You have done wonderful things for us, for the city. They'll never know, but you're a true hero. I got a shadow step. We can't believe that we're free at last. He reaches under the table and pulls out a strange-looking device. Here, take this. You've earned it, and more. Shadow Step, bonded item, plus 50% movement speed, plus 2 speed pool, plus 1 damage per effort applied, max plus 6 on esoteric attacks. But it gets -2 to my might. Huh. That's still pretty good. This set of brown spikes looks like the roots of a plant. A pleasant flowery smell accompanied by gentle warmth surrounds them. When placed against the user's feet, they take root, driving themselves into the flesh. Once planted, they allow one to move more swiftly, as if the spikes give their users a boost with each step. Okay. So, I helped you defeat the adversary. Will you reconsider Clarion's request to join the endless battle?
Making a note.
He sighs and looks around the bar. You're a true champion for us, he says. You had no obligation to help us, but you did. I should return the favor. He thinks for a few minutes. All right, I'll go. Clarion knows where to find me when she needs me. Okay, that's all for now. Farewell. Let's see who else. There's Dama. Let's talk to Ziob. Her glass rises off the table of its own accord. You have done a great thing, though none may ever know it. Know that I and my friends hold you in high regard. What was that eye in your head?
I think I'm ready to try something
3
new.
XP. The damage is done, I suppose, and there's no harm in you knowing now, though I'll thank you to keep my secret. I'm a Mlox, a machine mind in a human body. The Mloxen are quiet and friendly for the most part. We want to be left alone like you. And here among friends, I can be like you. I can be useful. But if you don't mind, I rather not talk about it much further. It's considered impolite among my people. Farewell. Let's see. Thebaros. Kind of like Thebaros. Yeah, like a little crossbow or something. Oh, what's up? Oh, come on. Don't get me stuck. Alright, I was stuck back there.
You want to talk? Start talking.
What the heck? I didn't mean to talk to Matt Kina. Nothing for now. I meant to talk to Thurboros. That's who I want to talk to. The hero of the hour! He raises his glass and swallows a sizable amount, apparently in your honor. You have turned the unlikely into a reality, and for that you have my thanks. I must say, Clarion still needs your help in the endless battle. Convince me. I've done everything you asked of me. I carry the words of Craw. I helped with the adversary. You owe me. Ooh, I don't have a very good chance to convince him. 55. 55. Nothing. Hold on. Well, I guess I'll try. It's probably not going to work. I didn't make it. I think that's the first time I've done one. Might be, or might be that I'm an old man and I've got nothing I can really offer. I'm sorry, but you're all better off without me. I'll stay here and fade into obscurity if it's all the same. Farewell. I wonder if I can try that again. I doubt it. Do you actually agree with Dama that action is its own reward? He seems particularly sure about this. You know that good wishes don't get the landlord off your back, right? Satisfaction for a job well done doesn't magically bring food to the table. You and Dama both. It's like you believe in a special world where people get by on the force of their good nature. It's not like that. Maybe in stories, not here. You do the right thing because it's right. I got read it. Idealist. Bah. I'm not talking to you people about this. Farewell. I was hoping I could get another chance with him. There's Ziob. Ziob didn't... I don't think I had any chance with her to... I'm Ziob. Farewell. I don't have a chance with her. Got to tell you, it's a real burden on my mind to get the words out of there. Not many people could contain it, so I'm trusting you. Hell's humanity here and the Protectorate is trusting you. Be mindful of your duty. You know, it's a heavy weight, but I think you're up to the task. He stifles a chuckle. You and I, we're part of the same story now, eh? Hope you make yours a good one. Alright.
I'm ready.
And to you, I suppose. Let's see if I can get Leto to go. You hear the bright future returns. The cloud is lifted, friend. Thanks to your help, the strands are more clear than they have been for a long time. Now, what answers do you seek? Say, will you reconsider Clarion's needs for the endless battle? You have shown your mettle in this world, yet I remain unconvinced that my presence is necessary at the endless battle. That place is clouded to me. I doubt my survival and the survival of my friends. She gazes at her hands. What if I offered you the gift of prescience instead and remained here? A certain moment lies squarely in your future. All your threads lead to it. Not all of them depart. I could say, don't doubt yourself. Your ability could save hundreds of lives and turn the tide of battle. I should have taken something to get my intellect back up. I got a 75% chance now. She's got a 60% chance. He's got an 80% chance just off the bat. Him? Yeah, let's let him go. Yay, got it. Alright, continue. Success. My powers are weak in that place, and I have no assurance that I will live. But of what use is this wisdom I have if I do not use it to help? Will I be glad of my cowardice? She looks in her own future, then in her brow furrows. I cannot say, but I cannot sit and wait for the answer to come to me. I will go.
I'll remember that.
Tell her that I will come when she calls. Alright, that's it for now. And I don't see there's the bartender. He's like a recreation. He's not really him. So
Yes.
they recreated him because he fell in battle. So let me talk to Clarion. Do you bring news? I have an update on the recruitment. Do tell. I've recruited Dama. Fantastic. He's the key to the rest. I've talked to Theroros. He's made up his mind not to leave. Unfortunate. His unique abilities would have been a great asset. Let us hope the others prove more eager for the glory that awaits. I've recruited Leto. A seer's abilities will be truly worthwhile. Seeing the inflection points and acting upon them is a key trait for a tactician and a strategist. I've talked to Zio. She refuses to leave. A pity. She is strong and wise. Perhaps the others are willing to test themselves. Talked to Feriok. He refuses to leave. He has not been the same since his last battle. His powers seem to have changed, but he has not become noticeably stronger. No great loss. And he's actually dead. That's a semaculum or whatever. So I'm done recruiting now. 2 of them have agreed to come. Truly, you work wonders. They will see with their eyes and experience with full hearts the sharpness of existence and the truth of reality. They will be stronger and better than they were. You have done them and the world a great service. Here, take this as a reward. Hey, I got 150 cents.
I think I'm ready to try something new.
Alright. I'll miss this place, but I guess if you all already know that, I'll be back if I can. So there's Dama. O said I would birth empires. I can only hope this means I survive. O was that really weird creature, so they left. 2 stayed, 2 left. A call to war, quest updated. Alright. Okay, so got some fat cash. Complete a call to war. Okay, so I don't think in here there's anything else I can do. Philindo bookseller. Okay, flawed simulacrum. Simulacrum. Shaky foundations. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one. Airship thief. I'm gonna do that one. Zalfia sculptor and circus miner. Yeah, this is where. Yeah, I gotta investigate the victim's house in Cliff's Edge, which I'm in Cliff's Edge right now. Near the chirurgical parlor. Okay, so I think I'm done in here. So let's exit.
I'm ready.
Yeah. Whew. Okay, so somewhere in here, where's the chirurgical parlor? That's the chirurgical. So oh, tunnel to underbelly. To caravanserai. So somewhere in here, there's a house that I need to investigate. I wish there was a place here. I think is the caravanserai where I can rest up, because I really need to go rest. I'm low on a lot of abilities and low on hit points and stuff, or health, whatever you call it. Yeah, there's no sleep locations here. So let's take a look. Sorrow's Prey. Investigate the victim's house in Cliff's Edge. The leader of the Dendra O'Hara informed me that the Sorrow's victim lived in Cliff's Edge. His house was near the chirurgical parlor. Perhaps conclude his identity could be found there. Okay. So I've got to go rest.
We shall see.
Because, what is that? Yeah, that goes to the underbelly.
Of course.
Now there's...
Yes, child.
I fought that guy. I thought I saw something that said Malox's
Ready.
eye. Maybe that was somebody talking. Okay, so he's shouting out positions and stuff. So this is the chirurgical parlor. right here. So what house is near the... Is this an old house near the Chirurgical Parlor? Maybe? Yeah. Interact. I can interact with this stuff over here. So let's go
With
over here.
alacrity.
And I do need to go sleep. Get some rest. Let me check this out.
Yes.
The salty air only partially mutes the cloud of putrid sweetness clinging to this jumble of fallen wood, stone, and iron. Until recently, this was someone's home, but the unstable ground must have caused it to collapse. Search the rubble for clues. You shift aside broken pieces of furniture and small pieces of rubble, but you find nothing of value. After a short while, you realize what has happened. Someone has already picked through the ruins and taken the more accessible valuables. You stand back, concentrating. Nothing about the pile of stone is familiar, but the view from where the door once stood, a boundless horizon falling into the sea, is.
Making a note.
It appears to be the house where the cast-off once lived, but either he left no clues of his identity, or they were taken by the scavengers. It might be helpful to ask around the area and see if anyone spotted someone looting this house. I'm going to study the horizon. See if I can remember my previous stuff. Yay! Critical success. Stat pool spin on effort restored. Yay! Fingers of wind rake at your face. You squint into the sunlight, trying to remember. You've stood here before. You know you have. Letting your thoughts untangle. The skyline tilts and you stagger as the memory engulfs you. You grip the edge of the crude banister, grimacing at the sea. The calm of the sea no longer touches you as it once did, nor, you realize, does this body. You smile at your own impatience. Your restlessness must rival the ocean itself.
I'll remember that.
A gust of salty air bears the memory away in ribbons, leaving your mind aching and dry atop the ruins of the house. There's little doubt now. The changing god and the cast-off killed by the sorrow once lived here. Dig through the pile to find the source of the stench. Now, I spent intellect on that, and I got a critical success, and it said it got restored, so I don't know why that didn't restore, but anyway, dig through the pile to find the source of the stench. Who's got might? You got any might? A 90% chance. We'll let her do it. The smell intensifies. Well, you had a success, by the way. The smell intensifies as you heave aside a slab of ceiling. A swarm of startled insects spins away into the sky, revealing the body of a young woman, torn and crushed. An invisible hand rips the air from your chest and the strength from your legs. You fall, feeling a presence close around you, a heat on your back. Who's there? Your words are a whisper. You can barely breathe now, and the heat fills you like a fever. Suddenly, a cool hand covers your burning eyes. A smooth arm folds over your stomach.
I'll remember that.
And just like that, the heat is gone. You whirl around. No one is there, but you sense something has changed in the labyrinth. A new reflection is forming in the labyrinth. Interesting. Okay. The sorrow's prey. Find a way to communicate with the shadowy reflection that has appeared in the labyrinth. I found the victim's corpse on a bier in the Dinderoher Chapel. Okay. When I discovered the body of a young woman in the ruined house, a new reflection began to take shape in my mind. In order to interact with it, I'll need to form a stronger connection. Scavengers picked the cast-house house clean. Someone near the house might be able to tell me if they spotted anyone digging through the rubble. Well, these people are near the house. I think someone may have looted that ruined house against the cliff. Did you see who it was? Yes, the cultists say. Mischievous expression crosses her face. But I wonder if I can convince you to share something with us in exchange for our help. She ignores the startled looks from her fellow cultists. Will you tell us about your birth? I want to say very well. I woke miles above the world, falling to my death. You can't be serious, she says, blanching. It's true. Without getting into particulars, I survived the fall and came to understand myself. And I got blue. She clears her throat. Amazing, she says, shaking her head. None of you were lucky enough to wake up in bed, were you? She clears her throat. Well, a deal's a deal.
Making a note.
We did see someone looking around the rubble before you arrived, she says, glancing toward the pile of rubble. Dirty children, orphans perhaps, were digging through the ruins. I believe they took some food and valuables, but we were trying not to stare. Who lived in that ruined house against the cliff? The cultists glance at the others. They shake their heads. A man, she says, but we don't know his name or where he is now. He always took great care to avoid us. Why are you less differential than the other cultist again? We all interpret the lessons of your father in different ways. I honor his wisdom, but I do not worship him. All right, good day to you. I think the others defer to her. Let's find out. Yeah, she squirms, hums idly. Okay, so yeah, I didn't get anything about going back to those kids. Search for the missing slave girl, Ren. Toll thinks that Ren is hiding in the district of Cliff's Edge. Okay, I haven't found Ren yet. She was hiding in the ruins of a collapsed house in Cliff's Edge. Alright, I mean, that's a collapsed house, but
Yes.
she wasn't there. The corpse of a young woman lies undisturbed among the ruins of the house that became her cairn. Search the rubble for anything of interest. Nothing. Nothing. I want to search one more time. Whoop.
Try something new.
At long last, you discover something worth taking beneath a sunken wedge of broken stone. A Nycthemaran doll. It seems odd that someone would make a doll that resembles a Nycthemaran. If you hug the plush, tentacled creature, it growls at you in the daytime but purrs softly at night. At other times, it jitters oddly. Alrighty then. It's like a plush Cthulhu, kind of. It's just an oddity. Keep searching. Alright, walk away.
Yes.
So weird, man. I can't interact with this. Oh, I can interact. Let's go see if Ren's over here. Actually, I'm gonna I need to end this video. I can't. What the? Oh, that's the tormented levy that I've got to help out. See if there's any other. I haven't been over here yet. Can I get over there? I don't think so. Yeah, Ren's not with these kids. Maybe she's here. Okay, when we come back next time, we're gonna search. If I haven't already, we're gonna search this. Yeah, I should have been hitting. What else can I do? Oh, what's this? I can just interact. The dilapidated structure has been converted into a cheap boarding house. Inside, people sprawl in filthy mattresses in a dimly lit room. Okay. So when we come back next time, we'll interact with this. Maybe we can find Rin here, that little girl that's hiding in a collapsed house. A runaway slave, I think. And I've just heard, reading around on the internet, she's evidently at least an interesting character. I don't know if she's vital to the game, but she's interesting. I think Patrick Rothfuss wrote her character, so we'll see if we can find her. And then we need to go up here, among other things, and to the Caravanserai or whatever, and we need to hit the inn and get rested up, and also go back to the airship and do that quest since we found the thief. So a lot of little quests we can still keep working on in addition to the main quest, which is, let's see what our main quest is again. On the Builder's Trail, and we got to seek passage to the Valley of Dead Heroes. So, access from the first cast-off tome in the Valley of Dead Heroes. Yeah, I've got to hire an airship to get there, which I'm not ready to go do that yet. There's other quests I want to do around Sagas Cliffs. But anyway, so that's it for this video. Thanks so much for watching. We will catch you next time on Shane Plays Let's Play series of Torment Tides of Numenera. I think this is a very good game. I'm surprised it didn't do better. It's a lot of cool stuff, extremely well written, a lot of cool things to do. You can play it in a lot of different ways. So, I don't know. I'm surprised it didn't do better than it did. I guess being a follow-up, spiritual successor, if you will, to the original Planescape Torment, you know, everyone's just expecting Planescape Torment again. So, I don't know. Anyway, we'll catch you next time. Please leave a thumbs up and maybe a comment on the video on YouTube. That helps me out tremendously. And please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already.